You can.
Yep.
The one you get, they'll never take away. And if you get them all in the beginning, good, you still got them.
Exactly. And you've got to score goals. The goaltender in there, of course, Joel Martin, experienced goaltender, plays well against us every time we play. Our goalie tonight, again, Pat Nagle, he's played well all the way through the season, played pretty strong. Had a shutout against them last time we played them, 4-0. Up in Kalamazoo, and that was the morning game, so I hope he's awake right now to ready to go again tonight.
Right on, yeah. It'll be Riley Wetmore heading into the face-off that time as for Kalamazoo, and they get the draw and start back up ice, making their break on the way to center. Through the middle, good hard forecheck, picks it up, going right side, drive high behind the Fort Wayne net. Picked off on the wall. Komets had it, can't hold it. Still waiting for it. They dig away, trying to move it up ice. They get a man in front of the net. Can't move it out of there. They still poke away. Now they got it. Here we come. On the move, it will be Meurs into the zone. Hey, shot on the money and hanging on right off the top. Hey, we could have a quick rumble going here.
A little pushing and shoving in front. Both teams went right at each other. The defense stood up on Kalamazoo. Comet forwards all over them right now trying to get in, looking for a rebound, but Martin made a nice clean save on it, held on.
All right, we'll face it off inside the wing zone off to the right of the goaltender, Mr. Martin. We call him Mr. because he deserves a lot of respect.
Well, he's been around a few years, too. I don't know exactly how many years in Kalamazoo, but he's a pretty good goaltender all the way through. I think he's owned by the St. Louis Blues.
All right, here we come. Comets get the draw. Right on the money again, and Martin hanging on. They're making him go to work, and don't wake him up too fast. The more he stops, the better he gets. Of course, that's pretty well a goaltender's creed, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he's got the feel of the puck right now. There's no doubt. The Komets with 2 shots on goal.
Komets tip it down in front of the net again. They got it back and try to move it. They keep it alive into the corner. Dumped wide as taking a run at Martin. That time was the forward far wall. Here comes Kalamazoo. Heads back up ice all the way to the Fort Wayne line. Can't get by Cody Saul. Pick back up. Komets have it. Here they come working. Oh, and it's intercepted. Held in the zone. Behind the net. Trying to jam it out front. Hanging on. Nice move that time as it was Nagle on the spot. Had the short side covered. Bingo. Pounced on it.
Comet defenseman Martin right on top of him and didn't get a good shot on net as Nagle was able to grab on the loose puck, and defense stood well there in front of the net.
That's one of the things I know that Coach Graham wanted to tighten up. We got pretty loose in front of our goaltender.
Toledo, yeah.
In Toledo, and you just don't make any mistakes with these guys. They're unreal. Komets now try to get out of the zone. Weak backhand by Faille rather, didn't work out. Now they jam it again. They're down in front of that net. They got it back again and control it. And now they wheel it back in the Fort Wayne corner. Pressure. Lots of pressure. Strong on the puck, and they put it back up the same wall. Finally, it goes to center. Race on for this one. It's going deep into the corner. Faille trying to chase it down, but the D-man beats him to the play. Whoop, up ice they come as Faille unable to handle it. Dumped loose. Off they go into the corner. Moving around by the side of the net. Just high. Bingo. Good hit down the boards. Back up they come. Leach fighting for the puck behind his own net. Goes out to the point right side. Can't find it yet. They put a little more pressure on there. Here we come, far wall. Look out. Take a look. Komets turn away from the check. Is trying to move it out. Daniels couldn't finish it off. Faille gets plastered, but back up he comes. Tipped up the wall. Can't control it. They're squeezing the wall, and we're bound and determined that's where we're going to put it.
Yeah, well, we're standing in the box. Yeah. Letting them run around, but they're controlling the puck.
All right, here we come. Finally picked a piece of that one. Now moving it around. Here comes Leach up the left wall. At center. Down it goes all the way inside the wing zone. Cleared right back Fort Wayne line. Good hard hit that time on the forward as it was Petrick who got the hit. Here they come. They are back in the zone. Throwing it around pretty good all the way to the wall. From the point left. Drive. Up come the Komets.
Good save there.
On the move. Here we come. Meurs going into the zone all the way to Petrick. Down to Meurs in the corner. He gets turned around, but the Komets get it back. Handled there by Frazee. Frazee looks all right up front. Shot saved.
Right on the net.
And on the money that time as Frazee gets in a little growl with somebody down there momentarily. Didn't last that long.
Well, he was right on the doorstep there. The defense finally grabbed a hold of him. But another good save by Martin as the Komets 3 shots. Kalamazoo only 1, and they had a lot of territorial pressure on the Komets, but never got a shot.
Here we come now. Face-off goes to the wings. Taylor breaking down into the Fort Wayne corner. Back to play at the Komets. Up
There's
the
a penalty coming.
Penalty call, first one of the night.
Is this
and
Krug?
Somebody's trying to work a little. Krug's trying to work on somebody down there. He figured, well, as long as we're going to pay the price, let's make it a good price.
Well, he might get a roughing penalty on top of what he's going to get. We'll see if he's the one that got the penalty or not. As the Komets were being called on a delay penalty, then a little scrum in the corner. Krug got the glove up into the Kalamazoo player, and we'll see where the penalties are given out right here.
So what do we have? Referee skates back over. And it will be a Lacoste.
Lacoste is going in for the original penalty. Krug doesn't get anything, which is
that's good.
Good for that. We'll take it.
Amen. Amen.
And here's Krug again here. Bump.
Common penalty. To number 53, William Lacoste. 2 minutes tripping.
Kalamazoo power play.
Here we come. Look out. The Toledo power play, Robbie, was devastating. And we're having a little trouble there, but an offside call gets the puck back outside the line for another face-off. As Kalamazoo trying to make some pressure go down the line here. Boy, those numbers on those Kalamazoo jerseys are almost impossible.
Blue on the red,
and they just blend right in. The piping around the numbers is so small you can't see it. Here we come back into the zone. Komets up with that one. Good move there as Condon with a lot of pressure has it going. Up they come. Komets now chase after it again, moving it up the wall. Can't clear it. Down they come, side of the net. Working their way out front. Can't get it. Good defensive move there. But it's picked back up on the half wall right, all the way to the point. Shot, save. Round they come off the fall. Whoa, way to go. Hang on.
Nagle's got it underneath him.
He knocked it down and put it under his pad. He knew it was there, but he didn't know how to get it.
Yeah, it was a shot from a bad angle. He got a piece of it and looking around finally realized it was underneath him. Defense helped out. He gets the whistle and line change.
All right, here we come. It will be inside the Fort Wayne zone to the right of the Komet goaltender, Nagle. As on the draw, it looks though Taylor back in the draw on the face-off. Komets try to slap it out of there. Can't get it done. Come on. Put enough wood on it to make it work. As Daniels that time couldn't clear it. Up it comes, length of the rink, though. Good move from behind the goal. 1:05 still on the power play to Kalamazoo. Here they come all the way towards center, break into the Komet line. No, Taylor moving on in, can't get the shot. Komets blasted back up ice. Good move. Leach wasted no time, just put the wood on it and hammered it. All right. Martin, the goaltender, leaves it for his attack crew, and here they come all the way toward the Fort Wayne line. As Longpree trying to move in left side, can't get it, but out it comes to the point. All the way to the right side, half wall, down front of the net.
The net.
Whoa,
Scramble.
nice save. And they
dump it.
Just threw the blocker out there in the nick of time to cover that one. A lot of traffic in front of the net. 25 seconds still left on the power. Back up they come to center. Driving it in is Dane Fox all the way behind the Fort Wayne net. Around the corner, and one more time, Komets cleared length of the rink.
Martin dumps it down that time, made sure.
10 seconds still left on the call. They circle back. Blaine waiting around. What do they have the call for? Don't know what it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to stay in the Kalamazoo zone, so it must have been a high stick or something. As the faceoff will stay in the Kalamazoo zone. Gives the Komets time to get the line out there they want. Still 13 seconds left in power play, Kalamazoo.
All right, it's Crowder into the faceoff for Fort Wayne. He's been very good in the faceoff circle. He did it again. They just didn't get a stick on it, but a good forecheck by the Komets keeps it in the zone. Battling down deep into the zone now, Condon. Condon gets it back. Now Crowder's got it off his stick. Back out it comes. Foot race.
All even.
And the winner in the foot race, Daniels. Here they come. Back out, and impossible pass. But out they come anyway, into the zone, going wide, all the way to the front of the net. Cleared cross rink, and there's a pull down from behind. I don't see any.
Kalamazoo 2-on-1.
Here they come into the zone, and nice save again as Nagle is there. Komets coming back up ice. Here they come, moving. Is Crowder into the zone. He feeds it off onto the wing. Condon's there. Cross rink, good play. Shot. Scramble. Throw right through Crowder's legs. Here they come, tipping it back at center ice. Komets fight for the puck. Down the wall, trying to dig it back. Still don't have it, no control, but here we come. In they go. Nice move that time as Meurs puts a dipsy on him. Pick back up out in front of the net, and they try to get the shot blocked on the corner. As Toledo grabbed that time, they had to. The pressure was really on.
Yeah,
down in front of their net.
Kalamazoo holding. We'll have to see who it is, as the Komets got themselves in a pretty good position. They reached out and they grabbed on to the Komet forward, Ouellette. And that was enough to draw the penalty. Komets will go on power play here.
That's a case of, let's see, I believe it was Blaine.
Yep. Blaine.
Better to take the penalty and hope to kill it off than let him have a shot like that, and it was a good one. We're scoreless. It's period 1. Komets and K-Wings. This is Komet Hockey.
WOWO AM and FM, Port Wayne.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's. And nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
72 fail.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh,
come on. We had him cold turkey that time, and somebody fanned in front of the net. It was
Szydlowski, I believe.
Look out. Got a forecheck. Still there we come. Moving it out now. Komets in their own zone, and they put 2 men in a hurry, but here we come back on the attack. At center, moving it is Ouellette. Ouellette gets by one, can't hold it. He stick handled through the D, kept in nicely on the point, all the way to the wing left side, as Krug kept it alive. Here they go out front, drive off wide of the net. Komets get it back out front again. Turned off to Condon. Condon on the left wall, left point. Krug from the point goes right side. Looking is Martin. Krug half wall right, down in the corner behind the net. Took a skip and a bounce. Fatorik has it, and he drives it down the length of the rink. 30 seconds still left in the Komet power play. 7-5 are shots on goal. Favor the Komets. Here they come back toward center. Martin on his way. Nice move. Turned into the zone. Going after it deep and hanging on was Petrick. Petrick got it back. Takes a look at the point. Held at the point. Going right side. Here's Krug at the shot.
On the net.
On the money, and again Martin gobbles it up and hangs on with 11 seconds still left on the power play to the Komets. We are still scoreless, and this is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal. Make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Okay, Ian Bartow got a nice shot that time off a screenshot. They've got Martin dancing pretty good. 9 shots already. Less than a half a period. And it's cleared back into the Fort Wayne corner.
All even. Both teams.
Here we come, behind the net, working his way back up the middle, Bartow. And he looks, feeds it out the wall, and it's kept in at the point. Got it back again, fed into the corner. An errant pass came loose. Forecheck in on Toledo. They got it back again. And here they come. Finally, Komets take over at center. Into the zone they go. Petrick going in. Another shot on goal. Another save as Martin is getting the workout so far. Here in the period, his 10th save in the first 10.5 minutes.
Yeah, Petrick just down the right wing. Nothing else to do with the puck. Threw it down low at the goaltender. Martin into pads. Was able to hold on to it and kill the play as the far winger was being covered by the off defenseman.
We're scoreless here. First period. Komets offense is rattling, but they can't solve it. Faille into the face-off now. The puck goes to the net, picked back up by the D-man Blaine, and they try to move it out. This one shows sneaky one from the point, but they pick it up on the corner of the net. Komets in hard, covered up on the puck, can't get to it, but it's played nicely by Faille. Faille got it out, can't finish. finish the playoff, and here comes Kalamazoo to the Fort Wayne line, but a good move there as they dump it back towards center ice, intercepted by Leach. All right, here comes Kalamazoo one more time. So too many Toledos this week. Man, I'm telling you, you get up in the morning, it's a nightmare. All right, they dump it back. Comets move down, getting the player change. Here comes Kalamazoo with a quick dump up the left wall. Picked back up, dumped out towards center now, and moving Longpre to the Fort Wayne line. He's met on the forecheck. They can't get a shot away. In front of the net, the Comets have Martin camped out. Krug chasing his guy. He chased him again and got a piece of it. Left in the zone, though, as Krug spun for the puck, couldn't finish it off. And it's flipped all the way to center ice and chased down by Guimond. And off it comes to Fatorik, and Fatorik rifles it right back to the Comet blue line, trying to dump it in. Comets step into the play, but couldn't clear it. Far side, they've got it again. Look out, here we come. Up the wall, and the Comets back on the move as Crowder with a good move to center into the Comet zone. Picked back up on a trailer. It's Martin is there behind the net. Willett right up front. Oh, what a nice play. Right on the money. I mean, Crowder was there. He got hit with a perfect pass from Willett. And the big guy, Martin, was in the right place.
Yeah, he was in a little tight, but at least he got the puck on his stick. He was able to lift it, tried to get it up high, but again, big goaltender Martin was able to stand his ground and make the save, hold on to the rebound. A good bang-bang play from behind the net. Comets on the shot on goal.
11-5 shots on goal at the moment favor the Comets, and we're not halfway through the first period, so the shooting irons are out, and again, the smoke is rising from the rifles. Here we come, back in the corner. Faille's got it. He gets away from his first man. He still got it all the way to the point right at the net. Again, save. Thing is, you give Martin a look at the puck, forget it.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Well, that's exactly what their defense is doing. They're really staying right home in front, and as the Comets cruise around, they step up, move the men left or right. That gives Martin the opportunity to see it from the point.
All right, here we come again. Faille looks to the draw, scrambling for it. Szydlowski can't get there. Cleared back up ice by Sova. Into the Fort Wayne zone they come, and this time it's the goaltender who makes the move. Comets get it back, feeding it nicely wide. Trailer on the players there. Up they come. A shot on goal, and whoa! I mean, the little guy got the big hit. Embach decked the D-man hard. Comets with it. Gregory came back. Give and go pass off to Daniels. Gregory back with it, I should say Leach, and back it goes inside the line. Szydlowski gets a bump that time as he stood up by Wilson, but here comes
Embach gets his man
back. Embach really unloads on his guy. And here they come into the Fort Wayne zone. Drive high off the side of the net. They scramble for it. Nothing else going on. Comets coming loose at center. Into the zone we go as it's Faille. Whoa, shot on goal. Nice play. Moving it in this time. Lacoste far down. Comets in. Make the move. Smothering the puck. Meurs trying to get it to the point. Good hard hit by Petrick. Comets with it again.
Use a
back
point.
They come trying to get a point man, but it's deflected and all the way back to the Fort Wayne line. 8-5-6 still left in period number 1. We're scoreless, Comets and K-Wings, and we're doing everything but putting the puck in the net. And the Comets move their way back out of the zone, going hard to the Fort Wayne zone. And Faille behind the net gets a good hit, driven off the puck. Up with it, Comets have it. Turned out the wall, and it's Willett all the way to the left corner. Took a bad bounce, but they sent it off behind the Kalamazoo net. Comets with another good hit, try to keep the puck alive. Here it goes all the way deep into the zone. Racing after it is Millette, can't play it. Came up the far wall. All right, Condon. Oh, he's got it, moving it wide. This kid's got some wheels. Look at him go.
Keep your head up.
By another one. He knows when to turn, I'll tell you that. Here's a drive in front of the net, and up on the screen as pulling the trigger on that one, I believe, was Martin.
Yeah, Martin stepped up into the high circle, and as he stepped up to shoot it, the Kalamazoo defenseman stepped right into it and got a good piece of him.
We're scoreless here in period 1, and this is Comet hockey.
Save on gasoline and get free Comet hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Comets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
The next generation of quality-built Chevy and GMC full-size pickups are built right here in Allen County. The proud union members of UAW Local 2209 built these trucks at the General Motors Fort Wayne Assembly Plant. The United Auto Workers have a tradition that is world-class. The UAW brings that tradition home to Northeast Indiana in every GMC and Chevy they build. Take a look at the next generation of trucks at your Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Ready for the face-off inside the wing zone to the left of their goaltender, Martin. Paul Crowder into the draw, and he beats Taylor to the play, but back it comes behind the net as Martin just sort of swept it around to his far side D. Took a funny bounce. Komets get it back as Condon. I don't know where I'm getting Noonan from, but here they go into the zone. Trailer on the play. Comes up off the glass left side. Picked off by Cody Soule. Cody, my guess, between periods 1 and 2, by the way. Cody in, banging away, trying to jam it loose. It does come loose. Cody takes his guy off the puck. Komets are back, up ice, taking a look. Fed back up the near boards. Those blind passes behind the back.
Well, he got trapped on the board.
And he
threw it away.
He decided to go that way rather than the other way. Here we come. Right now, Soule took care of his guy in the net mouth. Behind the net, here we come again as Cody nails Lamprey. Back out comes the puck. Foot race on for this one. Who's got it? Komets had it, couldn't finish it off. But Condon is there, sends it in the crowd. It came loose and nobody to follow it. Up they come at center. Only one man back this time. And he cannot get on by the D, but he slides on by Leach in the corner behind the net, trying to center it out. Can't do the job. Back out it comes, and they again try stuffing it up the wall, and you can't get it through a human body. Here we come, back in the corner. Leach this time riding his guy hard. Komets up front. From the point, the shot wide of the net. Look out, came out front. Komets have it. Back up the wall, and they give it away again. Here they come behind the net. Hustle. Here we come. Out to center, and that one.
Well, that got out.
Left in the back, but they finally got it out of the zone, and here's Crowder. Dumps it deep in the corner. Komets in a line change. Puck is recovered, trying to dump it up ice.
Embach in there.
Sova, they're fighting hard in front of the net. Bad pass, but they got it back. Turned up the wall as Faille dumping it deep back in the corner as Embach trying to get to it, can't make the play. Couple of good hits down in the corner. Embach's got it back, trying to shovel it off behind the net, but here's Szydlowski. Sid sends wide, intercepted. Here comes Kalamazoo. Out to center, on the move. It's Longpree to the Fort Wayne line. Down deep into the corner. Fox with a little cross-check that time. But Krug checked the number just to be sure he had a reference point, which he got. Now the Komets are back again. Out at center, they've got it going. Into the zone we come with Szydlowski. Sid in front of the net. Oh, and trying to get the shot away, but unable to pull the trigger that time was Faille. Turn back up ice. Long lead pass going in hard.
Down the
rink we come. Martin covers his guy hard. Martin is decked on the play. They get a man out front, and the Komets try to move it again. They can't do it. Another one wide of the net. This time the Komets pick it off and take a look. Here's Szydlowski all the way back at center. It's blocked. Here comes Kalamazoo on the attack back in the Fort Wayne zone. Komets get it on the move to the Fort Wayne. To the line is Petrick. Petrick on the net. Oh, and a rebound save. That time following the play, Frazee got the rebound shot, put it right into the pads of Martin. Komets try to keep it alive. They've got it for the moment. Came loose again. Here we come. Petrick trying to move it front of the net. Hanging on is Martin.
Petrick again off the wing. Not much to do with the puck. He throws it to the net. Komets rush it. But again, Martin grabs on quickly.
All right, we're scoreless. Period 1. Komets Kalamazoo. This is Komet Hockey.
Huddle up, team. We need more intensity out there. Nothing gets me fired up like winning awesome tickets to things. And how are we going to win them?
The Coors Light Score the Silver Seats promotion.
That's right. Just look for specially marked cases of Coors Light, and you can win tickets to the biggest college games and other amazing prizes. Okay, hands in. Legal copy on 3.
No purchase necessary. Ends 11:59 p.m. CT on 12/31/14. Open to legal U.S. residents of 50 U.S. D.C. 21 plus years of age. For rules, see CoorsLight.com/kickoff. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to get it going. Condon lost it behind the net. They got a man out front. And the save on the play. Loose puck and picked back up by Willett. Willett came up on the wall left side over center, driven into the zone, and played again by Toledo. Kalamazoo, I'll get you yet tonight, I'll tell you. But here come the Komets again. Down in the corner. Meurs gets away from the forecheck, takes a look, drops it back deep. As this time Faille's got his stick hit and popped the puck off, so he has to go back to the Komet zone and play it again. All right, he's back there waiting around to get some open space. Now he's got some, and here he comes. Lead pass out at center for Szydlowski. Can't play it, but in comes the Faille one more time. He's hit. Puck goes down front of the net, recovered by Blaine, the D-man for Kalamazoo, and here they come to center ice again. Lead pass going in deep. Fox coming off the left wing. Trailer on the play. Good defensive move, but it's out at the point left, going point right. Point right shot, and another one wide of the net. Dug back off the wall, trying to make the move now. Volk can't play it. Down they come one more time. Look out. The little guy in the corner, you got to nail him or he's all over you. Here they come. Leach dumps it out on the wall. Turn back toward center. Can't clear the puck again. Back they come, front of the net. Now Komets on the rush. Work their way back toward center ice. Daniels into the zone. Wheels it deep. Komets get a line change. Forecheck going in hard. Picking it back up and chasing it down that time. Frazee now can't move it. Picked off far side. Blaine, the D, spins away from the check. Sends cross rink. And here they come back up ice. Komets get it. Here's Lacoste. Lacoste couldn't clear it. Komets get it back again. As this time in front of the net, here we go. Meurs, great
penalty coming up.
Great save as well. Boy, Meurs cut that defense. Really made it work, but penalty time coming. 2:10 to go. It is period number 1, no score, and this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance.
All right.
Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, the hooking call goes to Wetmore. Komets with the power play. We have 2:03 left in period 1, no score. Crowder back into the draw for Fort Wayne. It goes deep into the corner. Komets have it back. Here's Willett up front. And going into the play, dropping it deep into the corner that time was Martin again. Komets on the half wall. All the way up to Condon. A shot wide of the net, jamming it out front, and hanging on. Martin. He waited no time. Guimond, the D-man, was going to get it, and he just grabbed it and jumped it.
Quick shot by the Komets from the angle. He missed the net, so the angle come off the backboards right to the goal crease. The Komet would right there took a whack at it, but Martin, the big guy he was able to reach in there and be able to smother the puck before anybody could get it again.
All right, here we come. Crowder back into the faceoff one more time off to the left of Martin. They dig for it hard. Komets bang away. Here's Crowder with it. Out at the point, Martin half wall. Back it comes one more time. Crowder into the corner, trying to step in front of the hole. Can't do it, and faking it. Martin gives it back. Here's Condon. A drive. It's high.
It's the net,
kept
guys.
in the zone. Here we come again. Back in the corner as the Komet D-man Krug sends it wide behind the net. In goes Willett, trying to move it back up the wall. They've got a break coming, but they do not take advantage of it. They just dump it. So with the puck back up ice comes Jamie Martin, waiting for the line change. He's got it. Here we come.
1 minute power play.
Here we are at center, and Faille with the puck now has some daylight. In he goes, feeds a pass down the wing to Szydlowski. Here's Sid. Sid looking, waiting, can't find his guy behind the net, deep, turning back. Here it is in front of the net. A bouncing puck. Komets recover again. Down the wall this time, fed by Daniels on the half wall. Szydlowski all the way cross ring. Komets keep it alive to Embach up top. All the way to Szydlowski again. In the corner, get somebody in front of the net. Drive, save.
On the net then.
You got the Embach 2-on-2 the other way as they have to give way. Winger wide left gets the pass. Can't get it in front of the net. All the way to the left side. 15 seconds still left on the penalty call. Komets get it back behind the net. Embach with it. He's going to have some room all the way at center. Into the zone we go, as this time Faille down the corner by Szydlowski in front of the net. Embach's got it, poked off his stick, chased down and neutralized by the Komets.
All even.
Daniels. Daniels now back over center. Into the zone he goes. He tried to play it, but now Szydlowski sends it cross ring off the wall. They jam it around behind the net. The buzzer sounds. The period is over. There is no score between the Komets and the Kalamazoo Wings. This is Komet hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers extra section.
It's official, Komets fans. More buyers choose Chevrolet than any other brand in Indiana and Ohio. Here's why. Chevy offers 13 models that get 30 mpg highway or better, like Chevy Cruze with an EPA estimated 42 miles per gallon, or Chevy Malibu with an EPA estimated 36 miles per gallon and available state-of-the-art 4G LTE Wi-Fi technology. Take a test drive and see why Komets fans are Chevy fans at your Northern Indiana, Ohio Chevy dealer. Based on 2014 RL Polk retail registrations.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Hey, we're back here. It's between periods 1 and 2. There's no score on the board. The Komets outshoot Kalamazoo 18-6 in the first period. So Martin's already got a nice work in with it.
Well, the way it goes, Nagle had only 6 saves, but if you looked at the shots, attempted shots on goal, I would say Kalamazoo had at least 18 or 20 attempts. Blocked in front, missed the net, different things like that. But other than that, Martin made 18 saves. The Komets throwing it at the net every time they had.
And he had to handle everything he got, but his D was pretty good. They didn't get any second pops at him at all.
Yeah, they had a couple of power plays, too, so that helped them out quite a bit. And they averaged about four shots a power play. So that's 8 of the 18 right there.
When you look at that first period, as far as the Komets are concerned, it was significant to watch the Fort Wayne skaters. Yeah. They've got young legs that can fly.
Well, they scoot, and they were making the passes coming out of their own zone, and the winger was on the fly. He throws it across the ice, and bang, they're gone down the other end. So they had their legs going, and they had Kalamazoo stand around a little bit.
Makes it a little tough when you get that many shots on a goaltender and you got nothing to show, and some of them are pretty good quality shots.
Yeah, Martin played well, and again, Nagle stood his ground as he has all the way through this series and did a good job back of the common net there.
I thought Kalamazoo, in spite of the fact they're not given that many shots, worked hard and were pretty physical, especially in their own end.
Yeah, it was a good period. Like I say, these teams have seen each other 4 times already, so they know what to expect from them. But I thought the speed of the Komets was the difference in the period all the way.
Well, you're looking at a couple of kids that have not had a lot of ice time, Condon being one of them. And, boy, this guy's got a set of wheels on him that just won't quit.
Yeah.
And the other night he ends up with 2 assists in his first insertion back into the lineup. And it's obvious the way the kid played, he wants to stay there.
Yeah, that's very true. These kids come down. They enjoy playing for a first-place team, number one. They enjoy playing for a winning hockey team, and everybody's got a good attitude. So a good group of guys starting out the season here.
Well, you look at the loss we had today, of course, with Mitch Hurd getting getting a call up to Lake Erie, and who knows from there. And this guy was such an integral part of the hockey club because he was a game buster. You never knew what moment he touched the puck, he was going to bury it.
Well, exactly, and you're going to see a lot of guys in and out of here all year long with the affiliation and the way this league is, a development league. Unfortunately, the fans are going to have to get used to seeing players here for a while, gone, and you got to take the good with the bad with them. And hopefully, we end up in the same situation as Cincinnati did last year. As the season comes down to the playoffs, the hockey team that actually started the playoffs was a little different that ended the playoffs because of the rotation of some players, and it could help you quite a bit at the right time.
Sure helped Cincinnati because they've been struggling. They'd lost they had, I think, 20-some player changes, and they got back what they needed because the affiliates kept dropping out up top and they kept filtering back down. Now, we're only a three-team setup here with the Avalanche, and depending on how Lake Erie's fortunes are, we wish them well, but if something happens and we're still going.
well, that's the difference in this league, and we saw it last year, and it worked against us, against Cincinnati. But fortunately, we may get the advantage this year, and if we need it, they'll be there to help.
Well, you look at what you see on the ice as we're talking about it, and this is, I think, the best crop of young kids I can remember in years.
Well, again, Gary Graham did a heck of a job this year. He signed guys like Crowder. He got players like Soul to come in. He got Kruger to come back. He got himself Roulette to stick around. And Embach, that was a big signing right there because he had a pretty good training camp at the American League, and he was able to come back and happy to be here. And then, of course, the affiliation, it's worked out. David and obviously Graham have done a pretty good job and done their homework during the summer.
Well, another thing with the loss of Hurd, there was a panic on, but Gary has quite a catalog when it comes to getting on the phone and talking to people. And there'll be a kid in here yet tonight who will be in our lineup tomorrow night who is a first-rate player who's already played in the ECHL as a centerman, and goodness only knows how we got him, because he was released by a team that needed him badly, and it's mind-boggling. But sometimes people make mistakes in your favor.
Well, he also got, of course, Kelly Schrock, who's on the injury reserve, but
and
word is he's ready.
Next weekend.
Well, he's ready to play apparently, you know, if he's sitting around the stands there, he's pretty eager right now. When it is his time to go, he'll be rested and wet and ready to go. So that's a plus there, having Schrock ready to go.
All right, we also have ready to go the big guy, Cody Saul, the D-man, number 4. We'll be back talking to Cody in just a moment. 0-0 on the board after one. This is Comet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michaels is a positive image. Don't fall in the "it's good enough" trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michaels. Call for your appointment today. 482-2660.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC. Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and guys, we're excited. It's our Big Finish event. Hey, Ryan, what you got?
Matt, our Big Finish event means we have the best deals of the year, starting with an amazing deal on the 2015 Chrysler 200. 0 first payment, 0 money down, 0 security deposit, and 0 due at lease signing, all for just $247 a month.
That dog will hunt. Hey, Casey, what about the Jeeps and the trucks?
Matt, it's Ram commercial truck season, so you can drive home a new 2014 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Express 4x4 for only $271 per month. And just in time for the holidays, we have no payments for 90 days on all new Rams and Jeeps.
I like it. And hey, Big Finish means big deals. Ryan, what else?
Matt, we also have an incredible lease on the 2015 Dodge Dart that gets 41 miles a gallon for just $199 a month.
Guys, what about about the Dodge Boy Promise?
We're going to beat any competitor's deal, guaranteed.
Just bring us your best deal from any Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram dealer, and we're going to beat it.
Guaranteed.
So come get a Dodge Boy deal during the Big Finish event under the giant American flag, or jump online at GlimmerDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there was calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming to the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. With chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors. A real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
You got to say one of the big guys in every respect here on the hockey club, Cody Soul. Big number 4-4, the D-man, and I know Coach Graham was telling me, wait till you see this guy. He's just a big, tough young kid. He can move. They're thinking a lot of you. You're doing well.
Yeah, it feels good right now. I know Coach has given me a lot of confidence in my game, so he's given me lots of opportunities. So right now it's good. You know, we keep playing the way we're playing, and we'll keep the record going.
Well, I know everybody, I guess because you're a big guy, figures all I want to do is see you drop him and fight. When you do drop him, you fight good. But what I like about you, you don't fight at every drop of the hat. You wait till it means something.
Yeah, it's true. You know, especially when they hit our guys the wrong way or needed to change momentum, like last game in Toledo when Sid had big momentum swing fight. You know, things like that. Those are the kind of fights I'm looking for. Stick up for teammates and changing the momentum of the game.
Well, I know the first one I saw you deal with was the big kid from Indianapolis.
Yeah, it was a good fight. You know, I was in Ontario last year a bit with him, so this year I fought him. You know, he came out to me and he had a hit on Danny early in the first game, so things like that. So what I'm looking to do for this team.
How are you feeling about this hockey club?
I feel good. You know, we got a lot of skill here. We got a lot of poise right now. The guys are rolling. You know, I had a tough loss to Toledo last game, but I think we're excited to be back home, and we're excited to get the win tonight.
Sometimes you get a team and the chemistry doesn't work. It isn't that they're any different really, but somehow you have a hard time matching up, and they get a system going, and it takes a while to solve it.
Yeah, I think we lucky on this team. We got good chemistry. You know, we got a lot of jokesters in the room, which helps out. But the chemistry this year in the team is probably the best I've seen in a while.
You lost one of your jokesters today, huh?
Yeah, we did, but it's good for him. He's been playing well, so good for him. He's going up there.
Yeah, you look at these guys, and I know everybody that watches us play, they come and I talk to them, and they say, my God, that 92, he's got some pretty crazy stuff going.
Yeah, he's a good player. I played junior against him when he was in Plymouth in the OHL, and he's always been a good player. So he came down here and didn't take the league lightly. He came in here, did what he was supposed to do, and he earned himself a call up.
Well, how'd you like training camp?
It was good. You know, guys came in here, they were battling hard, and starting in Lake Erie, got my feet going, and they came down here, and it was good tempo. You know, guys welcomed us coming down here. So I think we had a good training camp, and it's definitely led to a good start.
I've seen a lot of affiliations come and go, but I kind of like the attitude of the Avalanche in Lake Erie.
It's been good. The guys are coming down. Don't think they're above the league. You know, everyone's fitting in well here, so and that's helping out. Guys don't think they're better than they should be, and then we're meshing good down here.
Well, it's usually a case if you can't get along in Fort Wayne, you can't get along, because this has always been known as a town when the players come in, they're greeted, they're met, they're made welcome, and ready to play.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a hockey town, especially with hockey town. We salute the home crowd every game, which is nice. You know, the fans come here to see us play, and we want to put our best effort on the ice every night for them.
Kalamazoo, people just don't like them.
I guess it's a bit of rivalry here. I know they're just up the highway there, but you know, they're a close team, so I think the fans are expecting us to win tonight, and that's what we're going to try and do.
Well, you got a few points on the board to go along, and you've gotten that all the way through your career. And overall, what do you think of the league?
It's good. You know, this is our first time being in the East. It's definitely a different pace. You know, you don't play the same team 3 games in a row like you do in the West, which is nice. And you play a bit more teams, and I think there's a lot of good rivalries brewing over here.
Cody, have a good one tonight.
Thanks a lot.
Cody Stoll, my guest. Be back in a moment. This is Comet Hockey.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook and at Fort Wayne's famous ConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all, The Score, with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Hazel Owens.
I am now living my purpose, empowering women through public speaking, broadcasting, and online communications. I'm proud to help women have a voice in the community, and IWU has helped me reach that goal.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWUJourneys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, let's check the Meijer Out of Town scoreboard here as we have the break between periods 1 and 2. Reading is at Elmira. They're tied 1-1. Second period just about to get underway. Greenville is in Toledo. They're going to start their second period. And Greenville 3, Toledo 2. Over in Florida, 15:45 left to go in the second. They lead Gwinnett by a 3-2 margin. At Cincinnati, it's Cincinnati 2, Evansville 0, halfway through period number 2. We're scoreless here, of course, at the end of one. But in Allen, they lead Brampton by a 4-1 margin, and they're still in the first period of play. Tulsa 2-1 over Missouri, the game in Missouri, and that still at the end of one period of play. Rapid City's at Quad City. They're 0-0 and just getting ready for the first period. Let's see. Okay, Tulsa at Missouri. Tulsa 2-1 with the first period just about over. So remember one thing. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer MPerk digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Okay, ready to go. Period number 2. Can they keep the pace up, Robbie?
Well, I think they can. They're well rested. They had a confident road trip to come back here, 3 days off. So, yeah, I think they're ready to go, and they're going to have to outskate this Kalamazoo team. Here we go. Got a scrap right now.
Krug getting it going early.
Krug in 12.
Yeah, he picked up Mallet.
So they look like they know each other and everything, so they didn't take them long to get at it.
Krugy just waiting to get the dive. Yep. Once he gets them and starts throwing them, we're going to have some fun.
Well, he's a pretty big boy, and Krug's a big boy, too. Yeah. So they're both at it right now, and Krug's trying to get loose and
Krugy
get his
keeps coming up and hitting them.
So, yeah, he's a pretty big boy.
Yeah.
So
Krug can't get loose to go after him.
He hasn't got a grip on him yet.
No.
So
now Krugy's getting to throw him.
He's worried about when he gets to throw one, you don't want to get hit because they both got long reaches. So and they both got their helmets on. And
well, you know, helmet off is a penalty anymore. Now Krugy lost his. And they're still trying to get some swings in.
Well, they're still going at it. They're still swinging freely at each other, and they're both pretty tired, but there's no way the line's going to step it in because they keep throwing them. And there they go, Krug throwing again, and there they back and forth at each other.
A couple of pretty good headshots. The problem being he couldn't get the helmet off Mallet.
Well, they talk to each other as they go to the box, and Krug's going. It looked like he was going to the wrong one. As they both go in the box, they'll both get each 5 for fighting, and they'd be two tired guys right there.
4 seconds in.
Yeah, that didn't take long. And that looked like that was something that came right over from the first period or from last year, as Krug's been out with injuries all the way through, and it didn't take them long as they looked at each other when the puck was dropped, and that was it. They teed off. They looked like they knew each other too, because they're pretty cautious of getting in there and grabbing onto each other.
And Krugy switched on him halfway through from right to left, and he was about ready to go.
Yeah, Mallet has a little longer reach than him, and he got a pretty good grip to get it started. So
Krugy ducks under most of the shots, but he's pretty susceptible to an uppercut. Here we come. Period underway. In they come. Fort Wayne zone all the way into the corner, trying to make the cut. Sova couldn't play it. Komets jammed away on the puck. Komets trying to get it to center. It's in the feet of somebody, but here we come. Moving Meurs. Dumping in Fort Wayne zone. Shoots, and it's deflected.
Up and over.
And Meurs taking exception to a shot down in the corner in a hurry.
Yep.
Petrick standing in way on his guy. And if the chippiness is there, both sides are putting up a pretty good front on Don't Touch Me.
Well, they're going at each other pretty good right now. And as we say, 15 games against each other. This is the 5th so far. And they get to know each other very quickly, and the rivalry's there, as it's going to be a long season with these two teams.
You know, even the guys who just joined us after that first game against Kalamazoo, they said, I understand why you can hate these guys. Here they come. Fort Wayne at their own blue line. Leach moving it back up the middle, but gave it right back to Wings. Here's a drive on the net. Save, and down behind the net, left there by Nagle, and the Komets trying to find some daylight. keep it coming. Let's go. Good lead pass as Szydlowski got in the hole. Sends cross rink to Leach. Leach goes backwards. And now the Komets come up and make a play. Here's Sid tipping it wide, all the way back into the corner. Blaine after that one. I thought he had a touch on it.
Yeah, I thought he touched it at center ice and was able to get it, but they call the icing and goes back into the Komet zone.
Haven't played the first minute yet. We got 5-5 for a fight, and the crowd 7-8-6-3. Way to go, Robes. This is Komet hockey.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
Sign up for a new Partners First Credit Union Platinum Visa card. Because every time you use it, you'll be registered to win $2,500 during their wish list cash giveaway. Low interest rates, 0.9% APR on balance transfers, no limit on entries, and you can skip a payment in December when you really need it. Offer good now through December 31st. Partners First Credit Union. We make it happen.
Partners First Credit Union.
Hit. Sid got in a fight in Toledo the other day, and that's the first time I saw him open up. Oh, my goodness.
He's a pretty big boy. There's no doubt about that.
Can he throw the good one?
Yeah.
Anyway, face-off Fort Wayne zone. It is Komet. Let's see. No power play off now, yeah.
No, all
back even, Steven. One more time. Crowder heads into the draw. Puts it up in front of the net. Komets make the break at center. Moving it in, Condon all the way to the corner. Trying to follow this one down into the zone. Willett. He got it. Couldn't hold it. Got it again. Feeds it off behind the net. Who's going to chase it down? Condon. Condon with some pretty good wheels. Here they come again. Condon's got it again. Trying to move it out. And at the point, Toledo, I should say Kalamazoo, picks it up. Heads into the zone. And here we come. Cleared nicely by the goaltender all the way up the center. In it comes to Crowder. Crowder sends cross rink on the play.
Yep.
Front of the net. Blocked. They get it back. Sending it into the corner again. Martin trying to get it off the corner one more time. Condon can't play it. Came up the near wall. Kept in by Cody Soul. Turned back into the corner. Dug off the wall by Sova. Sent far wall. This time in goes Martin. Jams his guy to the wall. Komets intercept. It is Crowder. He rushed off the puck, but they dump it back Fort Wayne corner. And Soul picking it off, starts back up ice, looks for help all the way. Tipped nicely inside the Kalamazoo zone.
Waved off that one.
And Martin, the goaltender, just watched it go as here we come back to center ice. Komets get it back, but give it away. Here we come. Good back check as Meurs coming loose. Nice pass into the zone. Here we go. Spinning off Petrick. Petrick can't play. Back up the wall. Here they come to center. One man behind the Fort Wayne D, but he couldn't hold him off. Good move going down deep into the corner hard. Bartow sends his guy loose. Puck chipped off. Down it comes again. Kalamazoo's got it, but the Komets take over. Held in the zone. They tried a backhand pass. It didn't work. It was knocked off nicely that time by Longmuir. Komets with it. Can't play it. Off behind the net now. Crazy trying to clear it up the wall. Look out. Bad bounce on that one. And out it comes again. Here
shot
we
from
come.
the point.
Shot on goal. Turned wide. They just missed the corner. Back up the wall we come. There'll be another shot on goal. And that one cleared up ice. Komets can't get it again. They are playing the puck before they're getting it is half the problem.
It was a good shot wide of the net.
Yep. And here we come again. Nada, boy. Get a hit on him. As that time Bartow got the hit. And here we come back up ice. Going hard to center. Can't make the play. Waiting for the pass. Petrick, he didn't get it and looked around, and then they shoveled it to him too late. Nice move into the zone.
Embach in.
Embach scores.
They had a line change by both teams. Embach come off the bench, cut through the center ice zone, got hit with a pretty good pass, and went in on the left wing. Good shot, beats Martin, and here comes the Teddy Bears.
Whoa, baby. Embach with a huge goal to get this one on the board for the Komets. 1-0. This is Komet hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak at Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs, ribs, and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free Blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
I love my coffee. And sure, I can get it anywhere, but I don't want that coffee. I want great tasting coffee. So I go to the guys who care about coffee as much as I do. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Coffee experts who source and roast their own beans and serve it the way I like it. And now, they have a great new dark roast blend. It has a rich, full flavor with a smooth finish. Just one more thing to love. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting food, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Oh, boy, teddy bear toss, and it's been a big one, and they're still coming down.
Well, like you say, 78-63 is the attendance, and I think there's 7,000 teddy bears on the ice. I don't think they got a big enough basket to put all these in, as there's about 30 people out there, plus the players from both teams scraping them all up and getting them into piles, and they're filling up the baskets as fast as they come on the ice. So they're almost stopped throwing them, and they've almost got it under control.
Well, there are going to be a lot of happy kids
oh,
through
yeah.
the generosity of Fort Wayne hockey fans,
Yep.
I'll tell you, at Christmas. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're getting them scraped up pretty well now. Like I said the other day when I talked about it, it's the one chance you legally have to throw anything on the ice.
Yeah, don't get into a habit on it now, guys.
From now on, if you throw it, be sure you throw money. Embach the goal and one assist, and the assist went to Meurs.
And again, both teams were changing lines. And as Embach come off the bench, he cut across through the center zone. Meurs seen him and hit him with a perfect pass in stride. He went down. He got to about the top of the circle. The defenseman was cutting across on him. And as the defenseman cut in on him, he let the shot go, and he beat Martin on the glove side up high and scored the goal. 1-0 Komets, coming at the 3:59 mark of this first period.
It's no more than justice. Embach, who got this all started, was picking them up and throwing them in the bags, too. Embach the goal, 3-5-9. Meurs the assist, 1-0 Komets. They get the first break in this game. That was the 19th shot on goal. And it was good, close, inside. Embach heads up all the way. And a great pass from Meurs.
Yeah, and it was good end-to-end action all the way through the 4 minutes that we've played. And both lines have been changing, very few whistles. Both lines changed on the fly. We happened to get the break, and a great pass by Meurs right up the center to Embach, who went in with a good shot.
And nicely right in stride. He was just turning to the play, and he walked through the D and got a good jump on him. Well, we'll start it over again here now.
Back to center.
Crowder back at center ice. Into the face-off against Wetmore. Crowder looks, got the draw, couldn't keep it. Now the Komets get it back again, but they're all over the winger. Komets get it again. Ouellette back into his defense. Crossring. Tipped wide. Condon trying to move it deep, but he couldn't get to it. Now Condon going wide, but the pass comes back, and at center, here comes Kalamazoo into the zone. Good bump on that play as Ouellette feeds it up the wall. Look out. Too much diddly-do back in the corner from Barteau. They get a man up front. Crowder's got it back, and a little short pass up the wall. That's intercepted again. They send it down front of the net. Not much happening. Now we break out. Coming to center ice. Take a look. You got a winger going in wide. It's Condon. Condon spins back to the point. At the net, the shot, the scramble in front of the goal. Oh, and Crowder had a chance, couldn't finish it off. Martin just sat on the corner of the net, and that was it. Sat right on him. Canisto back out front of the net. Komets pick that one up again. Look out, you gambled. Go back hard. Attaboy. Stick on the ice all the way as Meurs just deflected that one. Look out, came far wall. Dug off the board. Still no play as they're trying to make the move. Out they come. Komets at center ice, and it's blocked. played back by Kalamazoo, and they go far side all the way to the corner trying to get a shot. And up they come. Nice save, and hanging on Nagle. Boy, he walked right through the D and down smack in front of the net, and he was there.
Yeah, it was a bouncing puck, come off the boards. He whacked it out of the air, and it bounced in front of him and bounced right to Nagles, who grabbed it and was able to hold on. And they had a Comet defense standing there. You got Embach standing there, and they're trying to hold back the man as Nagle holds on to the bouncing puck.
So we're looking at 1-0 Comets. This is Comet hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
In front of the net, trying to turn it in as Saul really got a blast. Here they come, back Fort Wayne zone.
Icing.
Embach slides back, gets the touch. Correction, it was Martin. And we'll have the face-off all the way back inside the Kalamazoo zone. 1-0 Comets. They break the ice, and the teddy bear shower was on.
Comets change up their line there. Kalamazoo can't because of the icing. And the Comets with a fresh line with the face-off in Kalamazoo zone.
It'll be Frazee heading into the draw for Fort Wayne. He looks, fights for the puck, trying to scrum with it. Down he goes. And they finally back out of there, but the puck recovered by Sova. And Kalamazoo coming out to center ice, back in the Fort Wayne corner. Nicely down, picked back off that time by Sol. Out it comes to Martin. Martin's lead pass good all the way into the Fort Wayne zone. It's Petrick going to the corner. He looks, can't finish it off. Ties his man up, but here's Kalamazoo up with the puck. Comets break it up as Saul dumps it wide of the Kalamazoo net, recovered by Guimont, the defender. Kalamazoo on the outlet pass, comes to center, moving to the Fort Wayne line. Can't get on by as Leach backs his guy in off the side of the net. They send it up top. It's blocked and all the way on a deflection up into the crowd, and there'll be a whistle and a face-off inside the Fort Wayne zone. 13:20 to go. Period number 2. 1-0 Comets over Kalamazoo.
I like the way the Comet defense trying to move the puck up to the forwards as fast as possible. They know the forwards are skating fast. They know they're skating hard. So give them the puck as soon as you can. You clear your zone, you're out of trouble.
And the more you do it, the faster the forwards skate. They want it. All right, here we come, ready for the face-off again as Crowder ties up his guy. Up the wall, Comets try to send it out. Bad pass again as Willette put it right into the feet of the D-man. Here we come, Leach back up ice. Out at center, Crowder has it, looks for help, and he goes all the way in left side. He rides the check that time as he's run to the wall by Fatorik. And back they come again. Crowder's got it, jamming away at it, down deep in the zone. Took his guy loose on the play, wide of the net. Behind the net this time, it will be Condon. Condon trying to get to it. A loose puck keeps bouncing around, and now it's going to be Willette. Dances in the corner, moves it away, gets it back. Here's Condon. He looks up top. Oh, my.
Wide.
Breaking in off the point that time with a perfect play, Daniels, but he didn't get hit with the pass. Here we come back up ice. At center, inside the wing zone, going hard as Embach. He's there. Ducks by his guy, sends it to the side of the net. That's blocked. Bouncing puck came out to center. Picked off again as driven right back into the corner by Martin, the D-man for the Comets. They get it out front, shot, save, and hanging on. That time, Martin. Comets starting to buzz again.
Yeah, Fry got him the puck there from the corner, hit him in the high slot, and Embach cruising across the ice, let a shot go as he was skating away from the net, but he had some stuff on it, and the goaltender Martin made a nice save on it.
All right, back we come to the draw one more time as Wetmore heads into the draw. He and Frazee went after it. Now here comes Kalamazoo. Fort Wayne zone all the way to the front of the net. Couldn't make the play, but guess who got it? Pat Nagle put the big glove out there, gaffed it, and hung on.
Face-off will stay in the Comet zone. Lines will stay same. Face-off drop.
All right. Again, Faille looks for the draw. Komets have it, sweeping it around the boards. On the open side, though, they give it up. Now they dump it out to center ice. Good lead pass, nice play, tic-tac into the corner. Faille couldn't quite finish off the play. Back comes Kalamazoo. And again, it's Millette, the guy who had the big battle, sends it wide of the net. Up we come again, down in front. Still can't find the right man. Now Millette digs it off, came out in front of the net. Komets are there. Lead pass good. Embach all the way to center. Szydlowski into the zone. Here's Sid, drops it off. Embach's got it. Down they come on the corner. They fight for the biscuit. Down they come again behind the net. All the way up top from the top. Oh, had a shot, didn't take it. Here we come again as it's Szydlowski going cross ring. He looks all the way up. It comes drive from the net. Score!
Side of the net.
It was Faille who gets the goal.
Yep. That came from a rebound. Again, the Komets made good movement on the puck. Got it back to the point. Saul let a shot go. It got deflected. Komets threw it across the goal mouth. Faille sit right there. Open net.
Good one. Bing, bang, bang. Lots of good movement on that one. So the lead now 2, 11:14 to go. Period 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now back on the break.
And number 55, James Martin. Time and goal, 8 minutes, 46 seconds. Komet goal scored by 72 Faille. This is 44 Soul and 55 Martin. And 8.
All right, we have it. 5 from 44 and 55. Bing, bing. Komets break it up again. Had to stay on side. Here comes Kalamazoo back in the corner, but it'll be Daniels who chased it down. He spun away, has the puck yet. Komets control it. Short pass up the wall. Here we come to center. Driven wide as Frazee just spins off the check. They get the line change, and here comes Kalamazoo back Fort Wayne zone. Deflected into the corner. Joey Leach has it behind the net. Feeds it back around the right side. Willette coming out at center. He looks all the way over the line, and he goes all the way to the corner. Gets by the first check, still has the puck, works his way deep. Still with the puck. Now it squirts away. Comes up left wing, going wide right side, and here comes Kalamazoo. Fort Wayne line going out front of the net. And they had everything except the shot, as Benny Wilson was there, couldn't hold the pass. Komets break this one up. Lacasse in hard, trying to drive his man off the wall. Can't get him. Here's a shot. Nice save again as the Komets back. Here's Willette. Good cross-ring pass, in it comes. Here's Condon in shot. Save on the play. Good shot, too.
Nice save, Martin.
We come back in the corner. Crowder sends to Condon. Off behind the net to Willette. In front of the goal. Shot through. Good shot, good save. Back they come again. Komets back in on it. After the play, sent loose. Up the wall, left side, Soul behind the net. Soul back onto the wall, up the middle, a drive, great save, and picked it off that time. It was Martin who gets the pickoff. Komets with it again. They're dominating right now. Let's see if they can get something out of it. In front of the net, knocked down in front of the defense as Szydlowski trying to set up his buddy. And the Komets now come up with another great defensive play as Martin spins his man off the puck. Komets behind the net, trying to make the play. Good contact. Komets are back. Lead pass good at the line. Here we come into the zone all the way deep. Going after this one. Embach almost steals it. Can't finish it up. Komets go in, working hard. Down comes the puck in the Fort Wayne zone. Recovered by Joey Leach. Here's Joey back up the middle. Komets get a piece of it. Here it comes wide, but it's picked out by Kalamazoo on a good play from Blaine. They send it back into the corner again. Leach fights his way deep in the corner. As up they come, Komets got to move it. At center, Embach. Embach's got it. They wait for him. Here he goes. Oh, blocked on the play. As he waited too long, telegraphed his pass, and they break back out. Coming across the line, Fort Wayne zone. Good save, rebound. Komets have it. Now they move it away. Back it comes. Meurs puts the old wheels on it, and here they come to center. Lead passes. Meurs couldn't get it. They drive it off, intercepted by Wings. Back they come in the zone as Volk has it. Back in the corner again. Look out. Got that guy behind the net, trying to set it up front. DePaulo can't play. This is DePaulo's first game as a pro. He's brand new, and the Komets have it again. Loose puck up ice. Lacoste, good outlet pass to Embach. He just slides the soft backhander deep in the corner. Komets on a line change. 7 minutes to go. Period 2, 2-0. Komets hold the lead. Wings work their way back up the right wall. At center into the zone. A drive and a rebound. Look out. Don't let them get it. Whoa, great save in front of the net. Komets up on this one. They've got it again. Here we come. On the way. Going in hard and trying to center it out. Can't do it. Komets get it back. Hanging on nicely was Petrick. Petrick can't play. Shot save. On the net, rebound Martin. Up again. Komets had it, couldn't hold it. Now back on the zone. At center ice. Picked up as Frazee dumps into his defense. Back up the middle. All the way into the corner. It'll be chased down by Fatorik. Fatorik off the wall, takes it off the left corner, up onto the D and out the left wing. Here they come to the Fort Wayne line. All the way into the wall. Drive, turned up by Nagle. Up ice we come as Martin. Down he goes. They fight for the puck on the corner of the net. Scheidel trying to dig it out. Komets get it back, and here we come again. As it will be Condon going in wide to the left. At the net, the shot.
The rebound, Komets.
Rebound,
another one.
2 shots. They hold it in front of the net again. This time couldn't keep it.
Crowder right there.
Center, it's up into the crowd.
Yeah, Crowder shaking his head right now. He had the open net and
bang, bang.
Couldn't get it up high enough. Good shot.
2-0 Komets, period number 2 against Kalamazoo. This is Komet Hockey.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra Section. College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think the Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Ready to go. Face-off is inside the Kalamazoo zone to the right of the goaltender, Martin. Ready. Komets have it. A drive. Martin saves that one off the wall. It's Condon. Condon trying to come out front. He spun off the play, fights for it again, keeps it as he scrums down behind the net. Condon's got it again. Bumped off one more time. Here it comes up on the wall left side. Fox makes the break to center. All the way wide right wing. Trailer coming in behind the puck on the play. And nice save there. Komets get it again. And Willette. Here we come. Short pass behind the net. Played by Joey Leach. Leach waiting around. Spread it out. You got a man on the half wall right. But instead they go to center ice. Turned in.
Got touch. No icing.
No icing on the play. They got what they wanted. Now they go the other way. Back all the way to the Fort Wayne line. Good hit by Lacoste. Take a look. Komets with room. Coming back up ice. Good to center. Embach. In he goes. Slides down on the side of the net. Trying to come back up. Embach follows it to the corner. Played wide. Knocked down. Back it comes. Embach and Lacoste. And it's blocked again. Here's Embach. Gets away from his guy. Fights his way up the wall again. Komets still have it. Szydlowski. And down on the ice, whoever that was Volk. Here they come again, trying to keep it alive. Out it comes now, back into the Fort Wayne zone. Covered by Will Lacoste at center. In they come, Fort Wayne zone. Now they dig for it behind the net. And Embach put it right on goal, but on the corner of the net, Joel Martin gobbled it up. 4:37 left in period 2. Komets 2, Kalamazoo nothing here at the Coliseum on a Friday night.
And again, the Komets right back at it tomorrow night. Renville in town, so pretty good game there. They're in Toledo tonight.
They're leading Toledo 3-2.
So they're a pretty good hockey team right now, too. Is a pretty solid record.
Here we come. Face-off inside the line. Chip back up the wall. Trying to keep it alive. Komets hold it. Martin down the wall. Hand pass is called, and the face-off will come outside the line. 4:33 still on the clock.
Face-off comes outside the zone, a hand pass inside it, and that'll give the Komets time to regroup and get it ready to go again.
Back we come as Frazee got to the draw, couldn't hold it. Back we come. Kalamazoo with a biscuit. Coming to center, feeds it in left wing. They try to get a shot at the net. Nice save again. As this time Nagle just turned it wide, back up the wall. Komets in, good forecheck, pinch the puck at the boards, and here they come at center. It'll be down to the zone. Condon at the front of the net. It came wide. And Saul had to back up. He didn't know where they were coming from, trying to get a guy behind the defense, but they hold him off. Pick back up Toledo. I should say Kalamazoo, right side. Big hit there as rattling his guy pretty good. Meurs, yeah. Here they come again, trying to make a play, trying to wrap, can't get it again. Come on,
got a penalty coming up
in
here.
Front of the net. Who got it?
They got a slashing penalty. A little pushing and shoving. They're after a 19, DiPietro, and he's looking around to see who's bumping him from behind. Everything. Penalty going to be called slashing on the Komets.
Yep. So this is DiPietro's first pro hockey game, so I've been
welcome to the league.
What's going on here, huh? Yeah. 16-11.
55. Martin going to go in.
Martin.
And that'll give first power play of the period, really. Kalamazoo gets it with 3:49 to go, down by 2.
Down the penalty, 16 minutes and 11 seconds.
They haven't had time for a penalty. They're too busy. It's the way to play the game, though, I'll tell you. Hang on, attaboy. Everybody waiting for it.
He can do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, here we come. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Face off, they get it. Komets have it around behind the net. Daniels shovels it off the right side.
Heads up.
As Condon's there, Daniels gets it back and puts it way up in the air.
That's a good look.
Good look. It's wide of the net, so the goaltender didn't have a chance to play it, so they have to go get it. All right, here we come again. On the rush, it'll be Kalamazoo sliding it down to the left winger into the zone. They try to break it up deep. Leach is there. Fires it up, but look out all the way to the point right side. On the half wall right, they come out front, can't get it. A deflection from the centering pass from Szydlowski. Up one more time. Half wall going down toward the corner. Can't set it back
front.
Up again.
Look out.
Long Pierre. No play there. And that time Leach really takes care of his guy in front of the net. That was Taylor. They dig for it again. Leach banging away. Puck comes loose, but out at the point, left side. Now right point in a hurry. Fatorik back up top. And it's blocked in front of the net, and they missed the net right out in the slot. Good chance at it, too. Here comes Crowder.
Squeezed
gets it out to center ice. Crowder got it. A nice, not long reach. Here he goes again. Almost beat the defense second time around, Bloomstrand. Here they come. In the corner this time, going hard. Meurs. He gets away, can't quite control it. But this kid can fly. He goes deep in the corner, and he's back checking and catches the player by the time he gets to his own blue line. So right now, Kalamazoo waiting around to see who's going to handle this one. Blaine takes it behind his net for the Wings. Komets get their line changed. Back out we come. All the way in, and sliding right through the check that time was Fatorik. Down on the corner, trying to get a man out front. Don't have him yet. Cross rink blocked by Fort Wayne, but they couldn't clear it. On the side of the net, no harm done there. Good move that time as the Komets
There we go. That'll kill it.
Backhanding it out.
All even. Good kill.
Komets get the line changed. Here they come. Fort Wayne zone. Trying to get a piece of this one. Blocked. It came loose. Szydlowski out at center to Faille. Faille going in all the way. Front of the net. And unable to pull the trigger. Embach.
Use the point.
There. Shot save.
Short side. Good save.
Embach knows where that net is, doesn't he?
Yeah. He could have used the point, man. Instead, he circled quickly, looked and saw the short side, let it go. Martin took it away with him with a glove save on the stick side.
30-14 shots on goal favor the Komets. They lead 2-0. 1:31 left here in period number 2. Back will be Frazee for the draw. Off to the right of the goaltender, Joel Martin. Frazee in contest with Wetmore. Wetmore beats him to the play as Guimond sends the puck off the defense down in the Fort Wayne corner, but it's going to be Cody Soul. Came up the near wall. Oh, no, they got it. Ooh, good lead touch. Here we come into the zone. Petrick. He's there. A shot that deflects high. But going back hard for the puck was Frazee, and he gets chased off the play. Good forecheck that time as Meurs took his man off it. Up at center. In we come again. Komets still have it. Now backhanding it all the way to the corner behind the net. Chased down by Guimond. Less than a minute to go. Period. Back out we come. Wings move towards center. Still in their own zone on the forecheck. Komets break that one up. There we have it one more time. Played by Leach. Leach out the zone. Back into the zone we come. Komets have it. At the net, a drifting shot. Hanging on is Martin.
Pushing and shoving at the side. And again, it's DiPolo again.
See what's going to be.
He's doing a little pushing and shover that doesn't need to be done on some of our forwards, but he goes to the bench. 36 seconds in the period. Face-off stays in Kalamazoo zone.
2 OKs.
Yeah, Crowder out there for the draw for the Komets.
Ready, set. As Crowder tried to fool him and poke it around him, couldn't get it to him. We'll do it again. Crowder's out of the circle. Instead, in goes Condon. Down the wall. They clear the puck off on the right side. Back out they come. Good back check by Fort Wayne. But it came loose, and here comes Kalamazoo again. They move it, dropping it off to a trailer. All the way to the front of the net, trying to get somebody there. They try to jam it. Couldn't get it there. Komets still hold it. Pulled down on the play.
Got him.
And the penalty call will be against Longpierre.
Longpierre going to go in there for a hooking. Komet forward digging out of the corner, trying to break up the ice. And he was hooked from behind, and that'll get the Komets a power play with 14 seconds plus next period power play time.
I don't want it then.
And no, we can get a quick one here. Face-off will go into the Kalamazoo zone, and that's a break right there.
All right, deep to the left of the goaltender, Joel Martin for K-Wings. Komets put out a new combo here. The power play group. Frazee will go into the face-off. As nope, Frazee's out of the face-off right now. Nope, he's back at it again. Here we come. Komets control. Here it is at the net. Oh, right out front. And I'll tell you, on the corner of the net, whoever it was, Martin robbed him. He pulled it right out off his stick.
Well, they got Embach back on the blue line in that time, and he just got the puck quickly. He saw everybody sort of mingling around in front. He flipped a little shot to the goal mouth. Martin stepped up into it, but everybody was taking a whack at it, trying to deflect it. Martin got a hold of it.
All right, Komets get it again. Now they're looking out at the point. Here we come, cross point. Cross point pass, drive. Oh! And that bounced right over his stick and on the money, ready to pull the trigger on that one. I believe was Barteau.
Yeah, they move the puck to the point again. Good fake shot this time by Szydlowski, and he fired the puck right across diagonally. Got deflected up and over the glass. Still 2 seconds in the penalty.
All right, back we come to the draw one more time, as it'll be Crowder looking to control this one. And they toss Wetmore out of the face-off. Crowder looks, scrums for the puck. It came loose.
That'll do
Crowder gets knocked down. Buzzer. That ends period 2. And the score, Komets 2, Kalamazoo 0. This is Komet Hockey.
That's the delicious sound of bacon in Applebee's revolutionary new Triple Bacon All-In Burger. They smash and sear bacon into 100% ground beef, then put more bacon on top and smother a buttery brioche bun with smoky bacon ranch sauce. The only thing that doesn't have bacon, the fries. But the free refills more than make up for it, and they're only at Applebee's. Free refills of fries available with All-In Burgers for a limited time only. Participation may vary.
Join us for late-night half-price select appetizers, Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday after 10 p.m. See restaurant for details. Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves. Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Hey, we are back. Yes, indeed. 2-0 Komets as they get a pair in the period to get the score going, and also the teddy bear shower. That's over, and a very spirited period as the K's outshoot Kalamazoo 13-8. They outshot them 18-6 in the first, and the pace has been torrid all the way. The 2 goals scored, Embach at 3:59 from Meurs, and then Faille came back, got assists from Martin and Soule, and that at 8:46. No specialty team goals, a lot of good defense and penalty kill, and overall you can see Nagle, and he reminds me the last time he came back from an injury. He gets better every game. He gets his timing. He seems to be able to get into the pace of it.
Well, he's a pretty steady goaltender. He doesn't use a lot of energy on wasted moves or like that. He stays center in his net. He stands up as much as he can, and he blocks the shot with everything he's got available to him, and plays pretty solid back there. And again, of course, last time Kalamazoo and Fort Wayne played in Kalamazoo, that game was a 4-0 shutout. So we're working on one now, and had 2 solid periods. Komets out skating Kalamazoo right now, and they just got to do one more solid period.
And you know, Rob, as you well know, you've been there many times. A shutout in Kalamazoo is worth 2 in any other building.
Yeah, they come at you pretty hard there. But again, that was one of those 10:30 games, and I watched a little bit of that on the TV program, and it didn't look like Kalamazoo was ready to go in that game, as the Komets played pretty strong and controlled the play most of the time.
And you know, once they got it, they never quit. Yep. For 3 periods, they just kept coming.
They dominated that period, yep.
No doubt about it. So, well, we're going to be back in, we'll talk about this a little later, but we're going to be back in Toledo early in January, and Robbie will be playing a part in that, and we'll talk about it as he's one of the coaches of the Fort Wayne Legends, among other things. Be back to talk about that big show in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now and made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, last year when we had our Legends game, it was done in Toledo against the Toledo group, wasn't it?
No, last year we played in Kalamazoo. They snuck one in us on Kalamazoo last year.
2 years ago?
2 years ago we played up.
Boy, how time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun.
Man, I'm telling you. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was the incredible class shown by the Toledo organization in the whole affair. Not only was the game well staged, a big crowd, but I'll tell you, the spread they put on after that for all the old-timers was something to behold.
Yeah, it was a very good event, and for a lot of us, and I know myself, it was in the new arena, which was, of course, is downtown Toledo. And we went up on a bus, and that was the first time I'd ever been in that building, and they did a heck of a job there. First class all the way. It's right downtown in Toledo, which I'd never ever been in downtown Toledo because the old arena was out on the river there. And that's as close as Toledo I ever wanted to get, but that was close enough in those days.
Well, the whole sports complex is there now, Fifth Third Field.
Right.
Also the other arena.
Yeah.
3 of them, and the Gateway Center.
Yep.
And, of course, the baseball park where we're going to play the big game on the 3rd is right alongside Huntington Place.
Yeah, last year we were walking around the hallway of the arena, and we could see out the window, and you could see the ballpark. And they have a beautiful ballpark, just similar to the one that we have here in Fort Wayne and everything. So,
except bigger, yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to have the outdoor arena there, the Ice Spectacular, as the NHL's been doing and everything like that. So they're going to pull one of those things off, and we have the pleasure of being able to participate in it in an old-timers game. I think it starts at 4 o'clock on that Saturday afternoon, and then the Komets go on at 7 o'clock. So a doubleheader hockey game for the fans if they want to make the trip up.
Yeah, and it's worth going for every reason. It's a great ballpark, Fifth Third, and you'll get a chance to see how hockey used to be played, meaning no roof. We're right in the middle of the baseball field, and it's going to be kind of old home week for some of the old legends who probably remember when they got their start, they played on outdoor rinks till somebody found them and brought them as part of a team, and then they got a place with a roof on it.
Well, everybody, I've been reading quite a few books. There's about 6 or 8 common old-timers. We have breakfast every Wednesday, and it's almost looking like the Book of the Month Club, as everybody brings in a couple of books, and the books are all from old-time hockey players.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky, of course, is in there, and then Pierre Palat, different hockey players that we've known over the years, and everybody that I sit at the table with there, Lenny Thornton and Lionel Repka and Chuck Edmondson and Gus Bromberger, everybody we sit there with can relate back to the same thing those hockey players did in their days. Their parents built an ice rink out in the backyard. That's how they started. If it wasn't that, it was on a pond. And the outdoor arenas were big. I believe the first year I came here to Fort Wayne, McMillan Park, which was out there, was an outdoor arena too.
It had a roof on it, but no sides. Yeah.
So that's the way most of the arenas were back at home. No roof, no sides. And then they started with the roof, then they started with the sides, and here you go today. So it's a different experience. I haven't done it since a kid, and I don't know if I got warm enough clothes to go out there and stand there on the bench, but we'll see what happens, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm sure the legends are going to answer with a lot of players on this one, and Robbie had a couple of rumors, and we'll see what happens, that Davey Norris, of course, Davey shows up so often. He's one of the greatest alumnus this team has ever had.
Yeah, he was down, I don't know, a month or so ago for, there was a funeral in town here, and he came in for that, and I went out with dinner with him and Robbie Laird, and Robbie's even trying to think about possibly coming in for it if his schedule permits. but Norris is interested, and then I heard another name, Mike Panassi, going around. So you never know. You know, something like this is a one-time shot, and guys get excited about it and want to participate. And that's not even counting the old-timers that we have here in town.
Yeah.
You know, every year we have, when we have our game, we get at least 20 guys, and then the odd time we have to pick up 1 or 2 guys, and usually we go with the grandsons of some of the old-timers that have been around and fill in the roster that way. So we'll have to see how many players we get, and hopefully we get plenty. My big concern is that we get 2 goaltenders. That's all I'm worried about.
Well, you know,
I'm not going in there.
It's a situation where I see they're limiting the roster to 25 players. And by the way, the 25 players, all priorities go to those who are old-timers or legends and former Fort Wayne Komets. And the reason in the past years you saw other names show, as Robbie said, they're kids around here, they're related, or they've been a part of the thing for a long time, and they get enough so they can be representative and play the game. But I would think the way this thing is being touted as an outdoor game, and those people who know the hospitality of Toledo, boy, you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good time. David Franke sent out a letter to most of the old-timers, giving us a bit of an outline on what's going on and everything. And what I had heard from last year when they first started talking about this and when we could do it, they'd almost sold it out, that they had pre-sales on tickets, and a lot of people have already got involved in it, and things are going pretty good. So apparently they have a hospitality tent which is overlooking the arena, which is heated partially, and they are able to, that's where we'll be able to sit and after the game and watch the Komets play that night. So it should be a good evening, and as I say, Toledo, when they do things, they do them first class. And even in Kalamazoo, we went there last year, the first time we'd been back there in about 5 or 6 years, and that was under new management down there. They put on a heck of a party for us last year too, and a good game. We put on a good game, and it's amazing the competitiveness that gets into this. It doesn't get too much of a physical battle, but you get down to the last 5 minutes of the game, and I'm usually coaching on the team there, and you have to watch the line changes because they're trying to slip their younger players on against some of our older players, and you got to make sure you're matching lines all the time because it'll come down to the nitty-gritty, and you don't want to get mismatched.
That's right, and as much fun as it is, you don't want to lose.
No, that's exactly right. And we actually won up in Kalamazoo. We did lose to Toledo in a shootout 2 years ago, so we owe them one there. But it'll be a great evening, and hopefully fans from Fort Wayne and their surrounding areas. Toledo is a heck of a lot easier to get there now with 24 open and right downtown.
You can be in the ballpark 2 hours after you leave Fort Wayne.
Yeah,
good stuff.
A nice little trip.
Think about it. What a great way to spend a Saturday hockey day. We're looking at 2-0 Komets at the end of 2 periods of play. We'll check scores from around the ECHL in a moment. Right now, this is Komet Hockey.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komet's choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Hey, it's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. Yeah, I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details, subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country. 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Let's check the Meyer Out of Town scoreboard right now. A couple of finals in. Elmira at home beats Reading 3-2. Greenville walked into Toledo and hammered the Walleyes 6-3. Gwinnett at Florida leads 4-3 right now, and that's halfway through the third period. Cincinnati at home leads Evansville 3-0, and that's in the third period as well. The Komets, of course, 2-0 here at the end of 2. Allen hammers Brampton 7-1, and that's just at the end of 2 periods of play. Over in Missouri, Missouri trails Tulsa 2-1 halfway through the second period. Quad City trails at home Rapid City 1-0. Don't forget the simple savings you get with Meyer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards. Sign up today at mperks.meyer.com. Third period underway. Opening faceoff in behind the Fort Wayne net. Look out. Ooh, nice save there as they jam it away. Komets coming out of their end. Hey, let's take a look.
Yeah, we have power play time, too.
Yep, so here they come moving to center at the line. In they go. Nobody there on a terrible pass play, as apparently they were hoping that the D-man Krug would come in and make the play, and he was waiting. Last man didn't want to get caught. Here's Krug back up ice again. Komets with speed to burn. Here they go into the zone right now. Condon back out, leaves it at the half wall left. Komets are there, back in the corner, up top, jumping in the hole, right out front, trying to get the pass. Willett from the point, all the way right. Shot. Drive, knocked down front of the net. Back up ice on the break. Wetmore sends it into the corner. Foot race on. The goaltender has got it, but anticipating it was Wetmore, and he follows it around the far side. And right now, Komets have to start moving it as Toledo send in 2 forecheckers. Here we come again. Martin for Fort Wayne. Up the wall. Into the zone. Overskating that one was Faille. Couldn't play it, and it's back in the Fort Wayne zone. 24 seconds left. 2 forechecks in on the play. One of them Valk. Here they come at center. over the line, driving it into the zone hard. That time Daniels off behind the net, recovered, back up ice they come. Komets try to keep it alive, but it's Toledo at center ice, and they put a long shot on goal. And hanging on is the goaltender, Nagle, for the whistle.
Yeah, we haven't taken control with this power play and take advantage of this as Kalamazoo is sitting back just waiting for a break, and fortunately they didn't get it. 2 shots on goal. Both of them were on Nagles, not hard ones, but they were shots on goal.
They're gambling a little bit. They send the forecheck in, and if you bite on it, you're caught.
3 seconds on the power play.
Here we come again. Komets are all tied up, but move the puck to
all
center.
Even.
Into the zone we go now as Condon dumps it deep off behind the net. Petrick with it. Petrick on the half wall, out at the point. From the point, as Lacoste tried to make a move, he sent it back offside on the play. Komets buzzing, but they got to get someplace with it. Here we come, legging it into the zone hard now. Meurs by 1, sends it off the sidewall. Komets get it back again behind the net, trying to cycle it. Petrick can't play behind the goal, up on the right wing. Here comes Toledo on the breakout pass to the Fort Wayne line, going in, trailer on the play, a drive, and hanging on nicely is Nagle.
Couple players scrambling around on the ice there as the Komet defense picking everybody up so they couldn't get to the net, as that one was deflected, and face-off will stay in the Komet zone with line change from both teams.
Fort Wayne defense is playing pretty physical.
Yeah. Well,
physical.
They're playing physical, and like Gary wanted them to do, they wanted to tighten up the defense. They've only allowed 15 shots on goal, so that's pretty good defense right there.
Komets move out. Willett now cross rink into Soul. Backhands it into the zone. On the point, trying to jam it loose. It's intercepted by Willett. At the goal mouth, right through the goal crease it comes. Fed off behind the net that time by Martin. Martin can't get it. Feeds it up on the half wall left. Here we go. Shot. Ooh.
Good shot there.
And that time the goaltender looked behind him. He wasn't sure. But he missed the target on the play. Komets break it up again at the blue line, trying to play it. Here's Toledo. 2 men, right wing going in. Nailed by Saul, but he slid on by him. Here they come, trying to get it out front. Look out!
To the net. Off the moorings. Nagle's got it.
Jammed the puck at the wall, and no further action on the play.
Yeah, that was a scramble at the net. It got knocked off. Nagles was down the shot. He got a piece of it, then a push it and shove it out in front as everybody mingling around. Linesman in the middle of it, and they get everybody split up and organized again.
All right, we're 2-0 Komets. Third period underway. This is Komet hockey.
Nagle Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Nagle also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Nagle Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Nagle, N-O-B, Nagle Brick.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Yeah. Here we go. Down in the corner. One Komet goes down on the play. That was
the zone.
5-foot race on for this one. Szydlowski back, but the goaltender moves out Martin to take it. He knew that Sid was going to have him, and Sid trying to get a little back check going. Komets again, as this time Faille goes cross rink, trying to move by Silva, the D-man, and the puck comes, look out, as they're making a line change. And fortunately, Bob going down that time, Martin looking for somebody out front. Can't find him back in the corner. Another stick lost. Out they come again. Scrumming hard for it. Look out, they're wide of the net again. Komets struggle a bit. Now trying to move it out. Can't get it again. Martin has it around behind the net. Now move up. Here we come as Szydlowski puts it wide. Foot race back on again.
Embach got away with one.
Oh, did he ever. As he goes in, tries to line up a forecheck. Komets got it for a moment. It came to center in the Fort Wayne D. Cross rink. It's a little too far for Embach to cover. Blaine, the D-man for Kalamazoo, picks it off. Sends cross rink and Guimond off the D left side dumps it in Fort Wayne zone. Here they come around the wall, and there was a loose stick there. Up ice they come. Finally got it away. Kind of a wild pass. Fortunately, not intercepted. Here comes Kalamazoo again, trying to move it out towards center ice. Bloomstrand has to go deep. Feeds off to the D-man left side. Guimond. There's still good hard forechecks on it that are turning people away as Fatorik trying to find his way out. Up ice it comes, Fort Wayne zone, no icing. Komets are back. Here's Lacoste, has some room.
Get it up.
He outfoxed himself that time. Here we come at center. Going hard. Who's going to win the race? It is almost Meurs. Now they come back Fort Wayne zone. They get it outside of the net, trying to find a play. Hanging on nicely, Nagle. And he's covering those corners pretty tight.
Yeah, it comes out on the angle there. It was an angle shot from on the far side over here. Quick shot down low. He gets down on those pads, makes a save at the pit, and holds on to the puck as another face-off.
14:34 left in the match. 2-0 Komets. This is Komet hockey.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne. It's official, Komets fans. More buyers choose Chevrolet than any other brand in Indiana and Ohio. Here's why. Chevy offers 13 models that get 30 mpg highway or better, like Chevy Cruze with an EPA estimated 42 miles per gallon, or Chevy Malibu with an EPA estimated 36 miles per gallon and available state-of-the-art 4G LTE Wi-Fi technology. Take a test drive and see why Komets fans are Chevy fans at your Northern Indiana, Ohio Chevy dealer. Based on 2014 RL Polk retail registrations.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now trying to work their way in deep out of the zone that time as Frazee gets hit in the neutral zone. And the K-Wings recover behind their net and work their way up the right side. Embach rubs his guy off. Nice play there. Coming out front again. Szydlowski up top and fanning on the play, Martin. But Embach's got it back, gives it off to Faille. Backhander on the front of the net.
Backhand.
Nice save, Martin, as he came out, cut the angle on the right post, and they had nowhere to go.
Yeah, Faille was on his backhand, and he got in so close, he took away the angle, and Martin just came out and smothered it. But he walked right in, got a good shot on goal. And again, the Komets pressuring the Kalamazoo defense right now. 32 shots by the Komets, 17 by Kalamazoo.
Nice to see a guy with a backhander.
Yeah.
Here we come into the draw. Faille behind the net, couldn't get it where he wanted it. Here comes Kalamazoo. Lead pass up ice, going to the line. This one way up on the top of the mesh, so that gets a whistle. I believe it was Volk who got the shot, pulled the trigger on it.
And one of the things that Gary Graham was worried about was, as we said, the defense. They're in their positions tonight. That's why they're blocking a lot of shots and playing tight around the net. That's why less shots on goal right now, only 17 by Kalamazoo. They're making it very difficult for him to get it to the net.
Yep, Korea going into the face-off against Faille. They juggle them around. Now it's still going to be Korea. They have the draw back in the corner, trying to get it up top. Can't do it. On the point, right side, down around front of the side of the net. Here's Soul. Soul trying to get it. He can't hold his guy off. Now he knocks him down. Komets are back up, and this one way up in the air, and down it goes. Komets come up with it, moving in hard. Embach, he looks, gets by one. On the corner, chased off the play. Kalamazoo coming back. Embach on the back check, knocks it loose as Faille got a piece of it. Then he ran out of space with it. Nice move, though. Got it cross rink. Here comes Martin breaking in. Big drive just wide of the net. Off behind the net. Martin comes in, gets the pass into the slot. Unable to handle it that time. Condon. Up it comes. In goes Toledo down in the Fort Wayne corner. Going hard to the wall as Crowder has to make the move there. Here the Komets back out. Lead pass good to Szydlowski. Oh, come on, Sid.
Yeah,
a little marshmallow came front of the net, and the Komets get it back again. Condon, they fight him down the wall. Picked up in front of the net, trying for the shot. Another shot, and another shot. Way to go.
Yeah.
Nagle hanging on.
A little pushing and shoving, everybody grabbing onto everybody. And Nagle comes out of the crowd. Somebody was bumping that with him, and now they got one of the Komet players.
Yeah. Who we got? Szydlowski?
Yeah, it might be.
If it's Sid.
He's going to draw a penalty.
Yeah,
That's Szydlowski.
Yeah.
He came out of the crowd with Nagles, and who were they whacking? 14. It was Wilson. He was the one that got tangled up with Nagles, come out of the crowd, and then Szydlowski went after him. So both penalty boxes are open right now. We'll see who gets what.
The other side's going to get some here, too.
Yeah,
it's
Wilson. Wilson.
No, it's Korea.
24.
Is it 84?
Yeah, 84. Guys can't see nothing.
See what they're going to call here, roughings or what?
Yeah, I would imagine 2 each for roughing.
Well, we got a second man in, this time Wilson.
Well, Wilson was the one that got tangled up with Korea, and then that's when Szydlowski went after him. I don't know what 84 was doing. We'll have to see. So the Kalamazoo's got 2 in there, and we've got Szydlowski.
Give us a call here. This is Komet Hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn next to the Memorial Coliseum is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, here we come with the face-off inside the Fort Wayne zone. Komets have the edge. Power play. Face-off in their zone, though, as it'll be Crowder into the draw. He matches up with Riley Wetmore. He's got it. Komets play it. Here's Condon behind his own net's going to be chased. He just outskates the forecheck. Coming wide over center. Into the zone he goes. Fires it all the way right corner. On the wall, Willetts gets messed up pretty good down there. The sticks get high around the back of your neck. Here they come out front.
It's a point.
All the way up top, point man there. As it's on the half wall left. Here we come all the way right point. And now deep right side, Crowder. Back up on the wall halfway this time to Condon. Back to Crowder. Crowder behind the net looks for help. Whoa, right out front. And Willett was there, but he couldn't finish it off. Here are the Komets trying to move it. Komets do recover, and they still have it. Fed loose. Back on the attack. Here we come with Willett. Good pass to Crowder. In goes Crowder. He looks. Backhand over the top of the crossbar. Back they come again. Komets with it one more time. Up the half wall. Left there. Poked away. Taken away that time from Daniels. And here they come, Fort Wayne zone. Good recovery, though, as Daniels has it. Feeds it deep. 35 seconds left in the power play. Daniels at the throttle. Comes to center. Looks for the breaking man. Doesn't have him. Now has to dump it in the corner. Follows it all the way in. Komets try to get the play. Up top, here we come. It's Soul from the point. Left point shot high. Came back off the wall left side. And jamming at Embach. Kept in the corner by Saul behind the net. Going after this one now was Faille. It came loose again. Komets have it. Faille up around the far wall. Trying to jam it to the point. Look out. Nice move. Big boarding house reach by Daniels keeps it alive. He sends it back. We're back at even strength. Here's Soul with the puck. And unable to handle it was Embach, who was trying to get organized. Now they've put a long shot back inside the Kalamazoo corner, covered by the D. Komets with a line change. And here come Wings back up the right side. Good lead passes. They move it in wide. They get a trailer. Nice move. Good save. Nagle's had that one. Here they come up even at center. Petrick trying to make it, and it goes all the way back in the zone. No icing called. They got a touch on it. Here we come cross rink at the net. The scramble, it goes wide. Picked off back at the point again. Here it is on net, wide.
Oh, misses
held
it.
in on the left side, trying to jam it that time. Lacoste, he gets it jammed up the far wall, but it's taken by Kalamazoo, banged off the wall left side. Here they come to center, around the defense, back into the corner, but Daniels has it. Daniels came up on the wing. Look out. Bad pass again. And they're hesitating and holding the puck at a time. Here they come, though. Komets fight to get the biscuit back. It's 2-0 Kalamazoo. Not a time you want to make a mistake. Here they come. On the move, Petrick coming to center. Into the zone. It's broken up again. All right, here's Joey Leach. They're going to chase him, but he gets the pass back up ice. Here we come, and Embach tried to make a play. Now we're going to hold it out. Instead, it is Crowder. Up ice this time to Willett. Into Crowder. Crowder out in front of the net. Up top, shot wide. And Willett with a soft pass. Yeah, he should have had it, but didn't rip it hard that time. It's Longpierre coming in Fort Wayne zone now, trying to get a shot. Behind the net, Saul goes in, checked his guy off. Here it comes, wide of the net again, bounced out top, and it's played by Wings. Szydlowski with it down the corner as Saul flattens his guy. They scrum for it behind the net. Komets get it back. Here comes Martin back off the wall. Take a look. Here's Willett. In he goes. Lead pass going deep. Go after it. Into the hole. Willett's there. Out front. Jammed it. Nobody there. He held too late, and his winger coming in on the far side, who was Embach, skated right through the pass he never got. Oh, my. Look at this. No. Trying to clear the puck in front of his own net. Hit his own player. That was Faille. And almost in the net. It's a good thing Nagle was thinking.
Yeah, he's getting the bounces, Nagle, and playing well back there. And he's going to have to. Still 8 minutes to go in the game.
So we're 2-0 in favor of the Komets. And this is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Trust the doctors that IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, we're ready to go back to the action as the Komets tip it all the way back in the wing zone. It will be an icing call, as a matter of fact.
Yep, come back in the Komet zone. Missed pass, but at least they cleared the zone, and that's what you want to make sure they do. Get the puck up quickly to the forward.
Back into the face-off circle to the left to Pat Nagle. They'll go at it again. Crowder heads into the draw as he and Wetmore go after each other. Crowder scrums for it. Komets have it. Move it out, move it out, move it out some more. Into the zone. Here we come with Willett. Willett tips one wide. Picked off again by Condon. Condon can't play. Intercepted. Fox headmans it to the Fort Wayne line. In they go wide right side. Longpierre trying to get a shot at it. Couldn't do it.
Stick.
And bingo. High stick there.
Yeah.
And what do we have going?
Yeah, well, there's going to be a penalty on the Komet defense, and I can't see who it is. It might be Leach. He got the stick up underneath the Kalamazoo player, rode right up his stick and caught him in the face area, and he's down right now. So there's going to be a penalty on it. Yeah, it's Leach, number 4.
Okay.
So we're going to get 2 anyways, maybe a double minor, because if there's blood, Trainer is out there, and
they're checking it out.
Yeah, the player is up right now. I
don't see any dirty ice down there.
Yeah, high sticking. Let's see.
See what he gets. He got 2.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So 2-0 Komets. We have 7-2-3 left in this match. Komets have to survive a power play from Kalamazoo, and this is Komet hockey.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs, now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selection. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets still trying to kill this one off. Toledo can't get a shot away. With the puck now, Korea wide left. They get one up the middle. Score!
Screenshot from the point.
Was picked off in front of the net. Somebody deflected it.
Yeah, they got it back to the point. It was right in the middle. Everybody started to charge out there, and I don't think Nagle saw it as it went past him high on the stick side. And a power play goal by Kalamazoo cuts the margin in half. So heads up, we got a game now.
More than a game. It's getting, now you don't dare make a mistake.
13:09, power play, Kalamazoo.
So we'll see who gets credit. I think there may have been a deflection in front of the net. We'll check it out for you. But they hammered it. It was high, and all of a sudden right under the crossbar.
A power play goal, his second of the season, scored by number 6, Jeremy Blaine. Assisting on the goal, number 84, Matt Carria, and number 12, Alex Millette. Time to goal, 13 minutes, 9 seconds. Kalamazoo power play.
Okay, so the goal to Blaine, Carria, and Millette pick up the assist.
And a power play goal, that's the first one. Power play or special teams. There's a replay right there, and you can see the Komets going out to try to block it, and they missed it. It was 72 Faille who went out there and missed the block, and that screened everybody.
And Blaine had a deflection on it. Here we come. Komets with it now. Back up it comes. Komets with Martin all the way to center. Heading into the zone wide right. Down deep into the corner. Picking it off for Torek behind the net. Trying to make it go. They dump it back up the wall. Here comes Kalamazoo trying to get by the check. After it hard, Martin, and he got his man off into the wall. Pushed him away from the play. Komets with Willette. Willette chugging back over center. Into the zone nicely. Here's Crowder. Crowder at the net. Nobody in to cover the rebound. It was a big one. Here they come off behind the net again. Komets keep it alive. Daniels jams it behind the goal. Looking for help. Back up we come. Condon all the way point right side. Daniels at the net. That one blocked nicely. As in go the Komets. Crowder comes up with it. Crowder still picking away at it. And falling on the puck was Crowder, and they'll get a whistle on the play.
Good pressure by the Komets there. Kalamazoo defense blocked the shot that they wanted to get through, and that being deflected, it got into the corner. They were able to muster around and get a whistle. 5:51 to go. Komets up by 1.
So here we go. Tomorrow night, Komets home 7:30 to Greenville, and Greenville was in Toledo tonight.
Yeah.
Shellacked the Walleye 6-3.
And we've had our problems with Toledo, so
oh my.
Add it all up, and it should be one heck of a hockey game tomorrow night.
All right, here we
7:30.
come. It again will be Frazee into the faceoff. It's in the Kalamazoo zone to the left of Joel Martin, their goaltender. Ready, set. Boom, as we look for the draw out at the point. Who's got it? Trying to keep it alive in the zone, fighting hard for the puck. Petrick. Komets get it again. Now they've got it offside the call.
Laid offside there, and the Komets coming out. Touch the puck, so the whistle will be outside the zone.
Meurs, the more I watch this kid, the more I see skill, eh?
Yep, he likes to dipsy-doodle with it a little bit.
And he's got some speed.
Yep.
All right, here we come again. Face off in the neutral zone. Komets get it. Turning cross rink. Daniels back up the wall. Turned in nicely by Petrick. Back into the corner. Chased down by Kalamazoo. Good forecheck. Komets try to break that up. They keep it at the line. Right out front trying to deflect it. Meurs. And it just didn't get to his stick. Komets hard forecheck. Physically they're at it again. It's blocked, and here come Wings. Fort Wayne zone. Head manning the puck. Taylor to the corner. Blocked at the zone. Knocked down again. Komets scrum for it. Still inside the zone. They're trying to jam it loose. Up they come. And what do we have here? Jamming away pretty hard.
I think they blew the whistle. I don't think there's going to be a penalty on it. Or is there? Yeah,
Meurs has got a call coming, apparently. Whoa.
Roughing, they're saying.
Meurs a rough?
Yeah, roughing. Komet penalty. Didn't see that. They were both scrumming at it. Well, they're both going in. Kalamazoo player going. So now that makes sense.
As long as he better call it even after that.
Here are the penalties for Kalamazoo's number 21, Lane Scheidel. Komets, number 23, Garrett Meurs.
4 against 4.
Both roughing minors.
Yep, 4 against 4 right now. So lots of ice room out there. Komets need to tighten the defense up.
Yeah, whoever has the legs has got the advantage here. A little more ice to play with. Here they come back in the Fort Wayne zone, trying to go front of the net. Can't play it. Now they dump it behind the net. Soul sends it around the wall. He's got it. Now move it. Come on, come on. Don't play with it. That's the idea. Into the zone we go. All the way back into the corner. As that time, Faille has it. Can't play it. Now spinning away that time. Martin. Behind the net. Martin out at the point left side. At the net. The shot scrambled front of the goal. They fight for it. Faille and down comes Martin with a biscuit.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of wood on it. The puck went through. Martin got a piece of it. The defense fought off Faille, and he couldn't get the rebound as they get the whistle. Face-off will stay in the Kalamazoo zone.
All right, we change him up. Ready.
4:38 to go.
Crowder back in the face-off circle for Fort Wayne as he ties up his guy, but it's Toledo jammed off by Embach, but around behind the net it is Kalamazoo working their way back out of the zone. On the wing right side at the middle spot nicely as Embach steps into that lane. Komets get it back. No long pass. Oh, here we come. Going hard to the corner. It's going to be the D-man Krug. Krug off the wall. What do we have?
Up and over the glass. Got up high.
Got too high to make it play. So the whistle blows and the face-off will stay inside the Kalamazoo zone as we're getting more finals or not. Yep. No, we don't. We just got the 2 finals so far. Yeah, Greenville. I can't believe that 6-3. What are they going to look like tomorrow night? Whoa. Or if they had all their luck, I'm glad it's gone.
Well, we'll find out. 7:30.
I'm going to be here, and I know you will. All right, here are the Komets again. And they fake it, can't play it. Off the left wall, deep in the corners. Leach sends it wide. Komets have it again. Crowder spun off the play. Going after his guy. Bangs him away one more time. They send it wide left. They always seem to have an outlet man. Into the zone they come and around behind the net. Nagle leaves it right there. Look out up the wall. Can the Komets get to it? A little slow, but here's Embach. Never fear, Mikey's here. Here they go, and Embach diddly dangling here. He's going to get caught. And into the zone it goes. It will be an ice.
No icing.
There was no icing.
Waved off.
Embach down in the corner gets a whack at his guy and drills him. But here comes Toledo. Back up ice to the Fort Wayne line. Drop pass on the play. Trying to get a shot wide. Up come the Komets with the puck. Working their way back up ice all the way to center. Embach give and go. Feeds to Willett. His shot save. Hanging on.
Martin makes the save.
Martin, boy, he doesn't let much rebound.
No rebounds right now.
Like dead pads there.
Yep. 3:18 to go. Good shift by the Komets there. We're playing 4-on-4 for 8 more seconds. And the Komets leading by 1 goal. Tight hockey game.
This is Komet hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Oh, there's a high stick.
Komets working hard here, trying to keep the puck out of the danger zone. But here's Toledo down in the right corner, trying to get on by. Lacoste battles hard with his guy. They get a man behind the net, trying to center it out front. That's Wetmore. Can't do it. He's still got the puck coming up top. Hanging on is Nagle.
Yeah, he holds on. Saul had the man at arm's length, kept him out as far as he could, and the puck got squirted off the stick. That gave Nagle time to grab onto it, and that held off. 2:33 to go. We're up by 1. Face-off in the Fort Wayne zone.
So they're not going to spare any horses right now.
Line changes by both.
And we'll watch to see how at what point Martin gets out of there. One thing we don't need is a penalty.
No, we don't need that right now. Kalamazoo's tough enough the way it is right now. Leading by 1, face-off in the Komets zone. And we got our men out there. We want Crowder at
Crowder and Wetmore to the face-off. It's been a good contest all night long, and they let it go. Now it's going to be Lacoste coming wide. Halfway up the wall, and it bounced right over the point man stick. Chased down deep inside the Kalamazoo zone by Fatorik. He comes back Fort Wayne zone. As Krug missed it for a moment, he's got it back. Look out. Short pass up the point. Coming out at center. Here's Crowder. In goes Crowder. Knocks it down. Pick back up. Here comes Kalamazoo back one more time. Good move there. As driving his man off the play was Condon. They fight for it inside the Comet line. At the point. Block. Get it out of there. They get it wide. Tipped in, and Crowder tips it deep. Comets get the line change. Here comes Toledo. Wide right side. Over center. Into the zone. Can't get by the check. Came to center. Comets have it back again. On the wing, and they come wide to the corner. Embach there. Round behind the net. He's double team there. Pulled off the puck hard with 1:30 to go. They slow it down.
Martin trying to get out of the net.
He can't get out yet. Here they come the other way. Dump loose again. Comets get it. Into the zone they come. Flipping it deep in the corner. Martin takes a look at that one. He sends it out behind the net himself. Trying to get some daylight to get out of there. Comet forechecks keeping Toledo deep in the zone, but here comes Guimont. Guimont coming to center over the line. Long pass. Fort Wayne zone. Knocked down in front of the net. Here we come
Martin's
again.
out, open net.
Empty net. It is Szydlowski. Sid sends it into his defense. 1 minute left. Oh, come on. Bad backhand pass. They give it away. Wow. Here we come again. Here's Szydlowski. He sends cross rink at center. Take a look. That empty net doesn't mean a thing. With 45 seconds, back with the puck, sending cross rink Sova at center. Comets break this one up.
Szydlowski open net.
Missed an empty net. Here we come back the other way again. Kept in the zone.
There's
Comets
Embach.
again. As Embach trying to fight for it down the wall, scrums away. Can't make the play. Puck comes loose. 2 men down. Good back check by the Comets again. As they send it back deep into the zone.
20 seconds.
Crowder makes a good move. Get it out of there. Here they come back up the wall. Now 15 seconds to go. Trying to get a man up top. They get him in front of the net. Can't make the play. Out at the point. Comets try to get it. They got it this time.
Szydlowski.
And here's Szydlowski.
He's got there. He is.
Empty net and bingo. Condon gets the goal.
From Szydlowski. Szydlowski didn't panic. He got the puck. He waited. He knew somebody was coming up behind him. He waited for the defenseman to commit himself. Threw a nice pass over to Condon. Walked in on the open net. Comets win it 3-1.
That's what makes the hockey game. He could have put it in himself. Whoa, baby. 1.7 seconds left. And here we come to center ice for another face-off.
1958. We'll take it. Good goal. Good win. 3-1 Comets.
Doggy all the way, and this is going to be that all year long. 15 games. Here we come. Ready, set. And back we go. End of it. Yes, 3-1. As the K's fight hard all the way. 38-24. Final shots on goal. 3-1 is the victory for the Comets, and this is Comet Hockey.
Love my coffee, and sure, I can get